Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, back with a birthday beer box review. It's still August, so I'm allowed, right? We're doing another weird one. We're doing this beer, obviously from Vibrant Forest, because that was where my birthday beer box was from. This one is Wide Open Space, and it's a cucumber and mint sour. Wide Open Space by Manson. In a wide open space, I'm falling. Do you know that? Or if you don't, look it up on YouTube. It's a really good song, dude. I love that song. Back in the 90s, I think it was. Okay, bright, fresh and tart, wide open space with a dribble going down the side of the can. It's about as refreshing as it gets. Into a wheaty, kettle soured and cleany fermented base, we added 400 liters, Jesus Christ. That's per batch, I guess, of cucumber juice, which dials back the acidity, leaving a pleasantly tart pucker. Addition of mint brings even more freshness to proceedings, thirst quenching and surprisingly moreish. Summer day in a glass, and it is a very nice summer day, even though I was at work earlier on. So we have wheat in there, but we don't have oats. Interesting. And 4.5%, hey, on a daily. And we got the green, obviously, because mint is green, but also cucumber is green too. What's it? Pims. Pims o'clock. That's kind of more July for, well, June previously, but then into July for Wimbledon, the tennis. I should have probably done it then, but of course, this was a birthday present, so my precious. Thank you very much, as always, to Mark and Angie, who were both equally responsible. I hold you equally responsible for this beer birthday box. You know me too well, guys. If you're watching this, want to say hello down below in the comments. They've already said cool stuff, so I really want to come and see you guys down in kind of like the new, where is it? The New Forest, kind of Leamington way, if I remember rightly. Um, but I'm too embarrassed financially to do things like that. But yeah, you never know. You never know. My long overdue lottery win might come in, and then yeah, I might take you up on it, and might even go to Bolio and look at the cars and the weird kind of pirate village thing. It is cool down in the New Forest, and feed apples to horses in random places. The New Forest is pretty damn cool. If you haven't been, you should go there. Right. Let us get this bad boy into a glass. It's got some wheat in, but I don't think it's a hazy. Well, it's a mildly hazy, let's call it that. And let's do a quick, um, yeah, thumbnail pick. There we go for this video. I have, if you hadn't guessed, dear viewer, I have stopped off at the Royston and had 4 beers on the way home. It would be rude not to. So there we go. It is hazy, but it's mildly hazy. Let's call it that. In fact, I've read the side of the can without using the old goggles. So let me take those off. And that head, which probably was there, has fast disappeared to what I have said is a fingernail's head. Oh, wow. That mint is really good. Now, I have to say, mint in beer is a thing, yeah, that I don't think I know that much. I think I've had it in imperials and stouts and dark beers with a hint of mint, but on a hazy, Don't know if I've had mint before. And it's really minty, let me tell you. I'm trying very hard to seek out the cucumber in this bad boy, but alas, no, I haven't managed to do it. And what are the hops? It does not say. So it's going to be quite a mild beer, kettle soured. Okay, so what kettle souring does is it's adding the souring before the boil, essentially, or as part of the boil. And then you kind of boil it off. So kettle souring isn't as harsh as putting bacteria into the actual mix with regards to yeast or scobies or that kind of thing. You're not adding bacteria into the ferment. You do it all before. Then when you boil it, essentially it kills a lot of that stuff off. So you get a sour beer and then you kind of back sweet it. You can control it a little bit more. Whereas if you do it after the boil, i.e. in fermentation, you've got no control over it. It just goes. Yeah, and sometimes it really goes. So this one will be sour, but yeah, in a controlled way, if that makes sense. It smells like mints, man, like Murray mints. Anyway, cheers and beers. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Midweek styles over here in Broadstairs, but yeah, I met some people that I haven't seen for a while over in from Dover today, and yeah, one lady in particular who there's no way she'll be watching this video, so she used to make me cups of tea like literally every day. She was one of those people that if you offered to make her a cup of tea, she'd go, "Oh no, 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 no! I'll make you one." Um, and I'm legendary for making teas, but I make ridiculously strong builder's brews. If you ask me to make you a tea, you're going to get a strong cup of tea. And she didn't like that, which is cool. I've known some people that don't like ridiculously strong tea. So, yeah, Vanessa, if you're watching this, and God knows why you would be, cheers to you because you are the stuff of legend, but in a different way of brewing. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Wow. This is interesting. I like these kind of beers. I do have part of me that loves sour beers. Okay. There will always be part of me. Um, yeah. And this is weird because as I was drinking, I was like, oh, this is sour. This is sour. And then as soon as I swallowed, oh, that's mint. Oh no, it's sour. Oh, it's minty. Oh, it's sour. It's minty. Oh, it's minty sour. And now I'm getting like a green, but it's not hop greenness. It's minty greenness. Um, wow. Actually, I'm also getting the cucumber, but the cucumber is doing something weird because it's adding freshness. Um, and cucumbers are green. Don't get me wrong. Okay, when you cut into a cucumber, it's a bit sort of a bit juicy inside, but the outside is green. Um, yeah, and that's kind of I'm getting the more gourd, like gourd. Ah! Oh my god. Um, yeah, in a kind of squash way. Like if you eat a slice of cucumber in a cucumber and cheese sandwich, and it's all like fresh and it's mild and blah blah blah. But if you eat a pickled cucumber, i.e., a pickle, they call it if you're American, in your cheeseburger or something, it's like it gives that crazy sourness. So this is adding to the freshness, but it's also adding to the sourness. Wow. Is this a cheeseburger beer? No, not at all. It's kind of got that sourness, but it's not got the burger. Yeah, no burger. Cheers and beers. It's not very strong either. It's 2.5%. So yeah, maybe because I've been drinking all sorts of crazy beers already today. Let's go in for some more. My God. So sourness, minty kind of fizz. So the mint comes in very, very quickly after the sourness. Then you've got this weird intertwined battle of the senses. My God, this is an interesting beer. Do I like it? Yes, but is it the best pale ale? Whatever is it even called? No, it's called a sour, isn't it? Cucumber and mint sour. But the base is kind of a pale ale. I wonder if they tried this with just a pale ale without the souring. Oh, wow. Pardon me. Wow. Kind of, yeah, it's weird. The effect mint has. I don't know if you've been to like a Middle Eastern country when it's ridiculously hot. And I'm not talking 30, I'm talking like 40. It's, well, in Celsius. So what's that, 110 or something ridiculously hot? And they drink tea, right? As in a hot drink. But they put mint in it. Um, and the mint kind of does cool you down. It's a weird kind of herb. Um, and I don't know if that much mint actually grows in these incredibly hot countries because it would be like decimated by the sun. Um, Maybe they grow it in the spring, harvest it a little bit. Uh, Maybe put a cloche or something over it so it doesn't get burnt in the sunshine. But yeah, my God, it works. And you know, if you have a really strong alcoholic drink like beer, and you come out of the pub, usually for me it's in the night time, and you have that vapor because you've been drinking for a while, 5 pints, 6 pints, whatever it may be. Especially if you're drinking stronger beers, it doesn't have to be though. But your breath. This is why when the police stop you if you're driving, they give you a breathalyzer because the vapor comes out in your breath. And it's not just what you've had recently, it's what you've been having for the whole fucking day. Um, yeah, it's that vapor comes out. And when you come out of the pub, and you can see it on a sort of autumn stroke winter's evening, you get that cloud of kind of warm vapor. It's crazy. But you also get it with mint, which is cool because it's really hot. It's the summertime, but I'm getting like a minty kind of thing going on. I wonder if I drank a fair few of these, the policeman would go, "Oh, that's minty." They don't do that, by the way, dear viewer. Um, don't drink and drive. Get the bus home or a taxi or something crazy, or walk home. I quite enjoy that because I live on an island. Walking home is definitely a thing. People leave their cars all over the shop. Sometimes, if you get out early on a Saturday and you drive to the supermarket, you'll see cars in fields at the side of the road because they've just driven into a field and gone, oh shit, I can't drive anymore. And then they go and knock on the door of the farmer and they'll get their tractor out and pull their car out of the field. But yeah, don't drink and drive. That is the consequence. I remember one time. Oh my God, we used to have driving kind of races when I was younger, It was a dick measuring competition basically, and yeah, I remember being in one car with me and one of my friends, and Jim, the two Jims, I think it was, were in the other car, and they were in front of me. We were hanking around these country lanes. Uh, Jim didn't quite make it, and he made the decision. I don't want to roll my car into a ditch. I'll drive straight on. And he basically entered the field. He jumped the ditch because the road was slightly higher. So he jumped the ditch into the field. Luckily, there was no fence there. And then we spent the next like half an hour, maybe an hour, pulling. I did it with a rope and tied it onto the car, pulling his car out of the ditch. Then we got in, drove home, had a cup of tea, and laughed like idiots because yeah, it was cool. And I made it round the corner. So he probably could have made it, but I think he was like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, man. I'm not gonna make it straight on, which is cool. It's not a wrong decision on his part. But I was like, I'm gonna make it, man. I'm gonna make it. And I actually did make it. Round the corner down the country lanes. Good fun, good fun. The amount of dude, I got pulled out of things by ropes sometimes. I also did some car surfing and ended up in the hospital one time with stitches in my head. So yeah, stuff you do when you're stupid and young. I don't know if people do it these days. They just like pretend that they're a different gender or something. It's yeah, it's not so fun these days. It was much fun in my day. I think, dude, if I was, God knows what I'd be doing these days if I was young. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I do like this beer, but it could be done, I reckon, a bit stronger. I always say that. I don't know why. It's not as though I'm an alcoholic or anything. But yeah, 4.5% beer, no good. No good in my book. If it was a 5.5, then now we're talking. So there we go. Wide open space. Don't forget, look it up on YouTube, listen to it, the song I mean, and thank me later. Wide open space. Cucumber and mint sour at 4.5%. I think that's a good beer, but it could be better. Vibrant Forest, stronger beers. That's what I want. Guys, this has been Uncle Jonah. Drinking beers, hopefully entertaining you and all that kind of jazz. And it's therapy for me, by the way, talking to you, even though you're there and I'm here and we're probably talking at different points of view. The only way I know if you're talking to me is if you leave a comment down below. And thank you for those people that have wished me a happy birthday. Even a belated one. I know who you are. It does go in. So thank you very much. This has been Uncle Jonah. Please, please take care of yourselves. Wow, this isn't a 4.5% beer, you understand. This is the other 4 beers I've had just to get to this point. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back with another beer for your entertainment, and that'll be coming up real soon.